Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic is Introduction to Widgets, and mainly we are concentrating on dbutils.widgets.text type. So totally we have total 4 types of widgets in the PySpark Databricks. So first one is a text, drop down, and combo box, multi-select. So today we are mainly concentrating on text. So first, what is widgets? So Databricks widgets are interactive, and mainly we added in the Databricks notebooks to parameterize and make them more reusable. So these parameters mainly will create to reuse these parameters. So wherever it is repeating in this notebook, and widgets enable the passing of arguments and variables into the notebooks in simple way, eliminating the needed to hard code values. So one is reusable. So if you're using this particular parameter in this particular notebook multiple times, maybe 10 or 15 times, so you can reuse this parameter. And one more thing is you can avoid hard coding values. So next, Databricks widgets make notebooks highly reusable by changing inputs dynamically. So instead of hard-coded values. So next one is in same notebook, it can be repeatedly used with different configurations. So now we'll see what is the syntax for text type of widget. So dbutils.widgets.text, and inside you need to pass 3 parameters. So one is a name, and the second one is default value, third one is label. So first we'll start with help. So how to get the help on dbutilities. So first we have to write dbutilities, the function name, and dot help. So if you run this one, it will give you the help on this, mainly on this module. And if you see here, commonly we'll use FS. So it given information about FS, and notebook it given, and secrets, and our main target is widgets. So this method used to create and get bound value of input widgets inside notebooks. So that means first we are creating widget and we are processing the parameter, and that input parameter we are getting to the notebook. Next, what we are getting, if you want to get the documentation on dbutilities.widgets. So here I got only on dbutilities. So here I'm trying to get on dbutilities.widgets. So here it will give you the information. So it provides utilities for working with notebook widgets. So it will give you all information, and see here it telling that to get the help dbutilities.widgets.help, and you can pass inside method name also. And it gave all information about different types of widgets. So combo box, drop down type, see it given syntax also, how to write syntax, and get method is given. So for get method, what is the syntax here? Get all, get argument, multi-select, remove all. So these things, get all, get argument. So these three to get the parameter from widget. These are all the 3 methods. Next, this combo box, drop down, multi-select are remaining 3 types of widgets. And these two, remove and remove all, this is to remove the widget from this notebook. Suppose you created widgets, and if you want to remove it, you can use either of this method. So at the end of the notebook, I'm going to explain about these 2 methods. And our main thing is text. This topic we are going to cover on this. And here, see here, it given the syntax for text type. So it telling that creates a text input widget with a given name and default value. So given name is, if you see here syntax, this is the widget name and this is the default value. So next we'll see what we can get help here. So dbutils.widgets.help. So here I passed empty, but if you see here, they mention that you can get help on method name. So here I'm going to get the help on text type, this widget of text type. So here it giving few more examples here. So this is our syntax dbutils.widget.text, and here it is given example. So this is our name, widget name, and this is our default value, and this is label. So you can try with this example also. See here it is given parameter name. So that is this one. Parameter default value. So that is this one. And parameter label. So this is one. And it is mentioned that this is optional. Okay, so step by step I given how to get the help on DB utilities widgets. So next we'll directly move on to our methods. So we have different methods to create a widget mainly on text. So first method is manual method. So create widgets using UI method. So what is this method is you have to go to edit and add parameters. So edit means here you click on this edit and you click on this one add parameter. So as soon as you click on add parameter, so your widget get created here. Since you manually created this, see it took some random number for widget name and default value it is empty and there is no label. So label is optional. Suppose this is manually created by using UI method. Suppose if you want to change this parameters of this widget. So you can click on this gear icon, settings icon. As soon as you click, so you will get all information here. Suppose if you want to change this widget name, so or you can say this parameter name. So suppose I will mention like ADLS name. Okay, so this is parameter name and widget label. So this is optional. So if you want, you can provide it. So here with label name, I'm giving as ADLS underscore name. And widget type, if you click on this, so it will show you all types of widgets here. So by default, it's selected text, and we are going to discuss about text only. And parameter type, string. Okay, so next, default parameter value. So if you see our syntax, we need to pass three parameters. So one is widget name, that is this one. This is widget name, you can say, or parameter name. And the second one is a default value. So that is this one, default value, and label name. Label name is this one, widget label. So currently I'm keeping default value as empty. So I'll just click outside. See here, this is updated now with whatever edited inputs. Okay, so similar way, if I want to add some default value, I will mention like some name like container and I'll just enter or click outside. So it will update with this default value. So this is about first method. And next we'll jump on to second method by using code. So in method 2, here what doing here is first I'm trying with widget name and default value. So if you see our main syntax, so we have three parameters. So one is name, widget name, default value, label. So three parameters are there, but in first method, I am trying to create with two parameters. One is widget name and a default value. So here I'm skipping label type. Okay, so now what is the syntax? So dbutils.widgets.text, and inside that I need to pass name as input. So this is my widget name and default value. So for time being, I'm passing as empty value. So here I mentioned as empty string. So here you can write your syntax either of the way. Like you can mention as name equal to input or simply input. So either default value equal to empty string or simply empty string. So both will work. So first what I'm trying is, so here I'm trying with this method. So without mentioning name and default value. So you can try yourself by using this method. So you will get same result. If I try to run this one, see here, my widget name is bronze underscore empty. So here it will add one more widget here. So my widget name is bronze underscore empty. And since I given empty string as a default value, so here nothing is coming. Okay. So next, what I'm trying to do is on top of this, I'm trying to print this value. See here, now widget is created, but this widget parameter, how to get to notebook and pass to your requirement. So for that, what I'm doing, dbutils.widgets.get. So here I'm using get method, and here I'm passing my widget name here. So if I run this one, so here you will get empty now because default value we given as empty here. See here, currently we are not getting anything here. Suppose I will enter 1, 2, 3 here, my default value. See here, as soon as I enter, it will start running and it will update here as 1, 2, 3. So again, if I try to remove this, and you see here, remove and click outside, say it will start run and it will give you empty string here. So next what I'm trying, so here in default value, I'm giving some value here, some string I'm entering here. So our syntax is same. So only difference is I'm entering some default value here. So if you see here, so I'm trying to create one more widget here by name of bronze underscore default, and my default value is internal. And if I try to run here, see here, here one more widget will get create with the name of bronze underscore default. See here, bronze underscore default, and my default value is this one, internal. Since I used a get method here, so I'm getting this parameter here. So we have different methods here. If you see in dbutils.help, so here it mentioned some three methods. So get, get all, get argument. So currently in this video, I'm trying to explain about get. So in further videos, I will try to explain get all, get argument. So now we saw about how to create widget by using widget name and default value. So next we'll jump on to how to create widget by using all three parameters: widget name, default value, and custom label. So here, what is the syntax? So our syntax is dbutils.widgets.text, and this is my widget name, and my default value is empty string, and my label name is widget label name is this one, input label. And after that, by using get method, I am calling this bronze underscore custom widget. So either you can pass like this, or you can mention name equal to this one, default value equal to this, label equal to this. Okay, so you can follow either of this. So here what I'm doing, I'm trying to run this widget here, bronze underscore custom with the default empty value. My label name as input label. By using get method I'm using here, and parallel I'm trying to print this value here. So if I try to run this, here it will create one more widget by name bronze underscore custom. Okay, so bronze underscore custom. See here, this one. So here it created, and if you see this one, bronze underscore custom. So that is our widget name. That is this one. Next default value is this one. Since we passed empty string, so this is empty, and whatever this one is there input label, that is our widget label name. So next, what I'm trying to do is, so you see here the widget value is by using get method. Since we have empty string here, so here it giving output as empty string. Next, here what I'm doing is default value, I'm giving some value here instead of empty. So if I try to create this one, so now my widget name is bronze custom default. If I try to run this one, so it will get add one more widget here with name bronze custom default. See here, this is my new widget created, bronze custom default, and my default value is this value is classified. See here, it getting classified, and this bronze label is this one label. And by using get method, I am getting this. So my widget value is this one classified. So this value it providing here. Next, how we'll see how to overwrite existing widget. So if the widget already exists, calling the same method again will overwrite it. So now what I'm trying to do here is, so we already created this one bronze custom default widget. We provided classified as a default value, and currently it is with bronze label. So now what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to overwrite is this label name I want to overwrite with silver label. See here, currently it is bronze label. I'm trying to replace with silver label. So remain same get method. I'm trying to get this one. Observe here, if I try to run this cell, so this it will replace with silver label. See here, bronze custom default, it replaced with silver label. So this is how you can replace your existing widget. So there is one more method to replace the widget. So first, I'm creating widget with name of run date, and very first time my default value is this one 2025-11. Next, after that, what I'm doing is I'm changing my default value and I'm changing my label name. So here run date, this is run date updated. By using get method, I'm getting my widget value. So this one. So if I try to run this one, see here, it will create one more widget with this latest value. You see here, so run date, it is replaced with run date updated. And if you see here this value, so initially it was this value, then it replaced with this value. And our widget name is this one, run underscore date. Now we'll see how to display all widget values. Suppose I have this many widgets here. So I'm trying to create this many widgets here by using text method. So widget names are this one: username, city, run underscore date, input underscore path, country, and all are with empty string. So after creating my widgets, what I'm doing is I'm using for loop for widget underscore name in, and here I'm mentioning all my widget names. Okay, so for I in all these widgets, it will iterate and it will print widget names here. If you see here, if I try to run this one, first it will create all these widgets, and initially it will create with all empty values. See here, all our new widgets are created: username and city run date, and input path country, input path country. And if you see here, currently run date, we have already value here, means we already created some widget here and we already passed some value here. So that's why we are getting only this particular widget. So remaining all empty. So now what I'm going to do is I will try to update this city widget. Suppose I'm entering Bangalore. See, as soon as I will enter, it will run this cell and it will update with as Bangalore. See here, city as Bangalore. And I will enter, update country as India. And see here, this country will update with India. Okay, so next input path, you can mention something: bronze, silver, gold. See here, your input path will get update with this value. See here. And a similar way, what else is there? Username. So suppose I'm entering username as my channel name @ Azure ADB. So if I click outside, see here, this also will get update username. Okay, so this how you can iterate your widgets and you can get all your widgets here. And the second method is dbutils.widgets.text. So initially, with help method, it is mentioned total three methods, three different types of get methods. One is get, second one is get all. So get method we already see in previous examples how we are using get method. So here we are trying to use get all here. So if I try to run this one, so I will get all my widgets here. See here, so total I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 widgets are there. If you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, total 10 widgets are. So all these widgets I'm getting here. So this is how you can use widget.getAll method. So next, how to remove widgets. Okay, so we have three methods. So one is manual method, and second one is remove all to remove all widgets at a time, and the third one is remove and mention your widget name here. So first we'll try to discuss on method one, that is by using manual method. So what is manual method is, see on each and every widget you have this setting symbol. If you click on this and if you come to end of the widget, you have remove parameter. If you click on this widget will get removed here. Okay, so this is manual method. So next, I want to remove this particular widget. Suppose city I want to remove by using code. Only one widget I want to remove. So then I will use this one. See here, remove a specific widget. So dbutils.widgets.remove, and I'm mentioning here my widget name. So my widget name is city here. And if I try to run this one, this city widget will get drop. See here, it got deleted. So similar way, you can mention some other name also. Suppose I will take some other widget here, maybe input label. So I will comment out this one. To comment out the line of code, you can use a shortcut control question mark. So if I try to run this one, this input widget also will get removed. Okay, so it telling some error dot remove. So city we already removed. Okay. So here one more cache is, see, I already dropped one widget here. So on same cell, you cannot drop one more widget. Okay. So what you had to do is, so I will keep it reference for you, this code, how to remove specific widget. Okay, so this is our first method, and second one is means it will work correctly. So in new cell, if you run this, it will work. Second one is if you try to run second widget on same cell, it will throw error like this. Then what I'm doing here is I'm adding one more cell here, and here I'm trying to remove this particular widget. Okay, dbutils.widgets.remove, and I will mention my widget name. So if I run this one, it will get a drop. Okay, so now it got drop. So next, the last method, what I'm doing is remaining all widgets I'm trying to remove by using remove all method. So I'm clicking on this. Now you see all these widgets will get removed at a time. Okay, so that is the difference between these three methods. So one more important point here is, see here, we have this many widgets here. And if you see here, label, no, widget label. So I gave only for this particular widget, and remaining we don't have widgets. So suppose if I want to remove this widget, so we need to pass our widget name, not label name. Okay, so suppose if I try to pass this label name here to remove the widget, see here it will throw error. See here it throwing error like no input widget named country is defined. So you need to provide your widget name. So this is the widget name. So if I try to provide this country, so now it will drop this widget. Okay, so just a few minutes back, I told that in same cell, we cannot drop multiple widgets. We need to add in new cell. So that is correction here. So it will work in same cell, but what is the cache here is if you have both widget name and widget label, so you have to be careful passing the correct name here, widget name, not label name. Okay, so that is the correction I want to tell here. So that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe.